Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. Taylor loves when I walk around with this camera. I'm about to open some packages that we got for the nursery and I'm very excited. Mainly for one of them because I feel like I have been, since we found out we were pregnant, I've been wanting this item for so long. So I'm gonna open these and I will show you what we got. Alright, she's open. This is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. I've literally been wanting this rocker, like I said, since I found out I was pregnant. So I also cut my finger, so I'm like trying not to get blood on this thing, but I love it. Now onto this package. I feel like we've just been like piling up packages in this entryway. I've been waiting to open everything. This is the mirror that we're gonna hang above the changing table, and it is like fully packaged. Like I feel like it's gonna be really hard to get into, so I'm gonna see if I can open it right now, but I might need Taylor's help. All right, we just need to get into the garage because I mean, they really packaged this. It's like in a pallet, like completely screwed in. So that's cool. I've never seen a mirror shipped like that, but I feel like that just means it's gonna be protected. So let's see. All right, so after getting all of the other packaging off, we're just gonna take the plastic wrap off upstairs. How cute. It's like the irregularly shaped mirror. There's a very similar one at Zara a while back that never was sold in the US. But this is a bigger one, which is great because I needed to fill more space. Still more packages. Hobbs. Trying to introduce Hobbs to the new rocker. What do you think, bud? You don't know? That's okay. You're over it. So I wanted to take you guys upstairs to show you some things that we're doing to the bathrooms upstairs, but I got this watch in from Nordgreen and I wanted to show you guys really quickly. Let me open it really quick because I can't do it one-handed. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I am in love with how minimal it is. I love how big the face is. It kind of looks more like a men's style size, but it's super minimal, and the band is just so cool. So that's why I went with this one. I actually don't know, have you guys heard of Nordgreen before? It's basically this Danish watch brand, and their whole thing is that they blend timeless Scandinavian minimalist design and their aspiration to care for their surroundings. So that's like their tagline. I think that I've mentioned this before. I have a whole goal of trying to focus more on sustainable brands and basically just rewearing pieces that I have in my closet. I say that I'm gonna do this all the time and I haven't yet, but I need to clean out my closet for all of those like items that are not great quality or not long lasting. My goal for 2020 is to really focus on finding items that are long lasting that I can just constantly wear over and over again instead of just like buying new things. I have been working on sustainability. I am not perfect, so don't come at me for that. But when Nordgreen reached out to partner on this video, of course I said yes because it was in line with like kind of the goal and the direction that I'm trying to take just like my efforts for. I'm gonna try this watch on and show you like a little bit closer up. Okay, so here it is on. Like how cute is this? Obviously I need to take some links out, so that'll be my next step, but I don't really wear watches that often because I've been looking for one that I really love. And I love how thick the band is on this one. I do love dainty watches as well, but I really was looking for like a thick banded one. So yeah, this one kind of just fit in, and they do have some other options on their website, of course, which I'll link below. I do have a promo code before I keep going on with this, and it's for 15% off. I'll put it on the screen. I think it's like SRWSTD maybe for 15% off. But like I said, I'll put it on the screen and then I'll put it below. So quickly, just a few more points that I wanted to mention about Nordgreen, just to ease your mind even more if you are looking for a watch brand to purchase a watch from anytime soon. Their whole like sustainability movement is pretty much ingrained in their culture as a company. They have carbon neutral shipping. They have all their packaging is sustainable as well. And then they have this whole program on their website that runs throughout the year, and it's their Give Back program. So if you go on the Nordgreen website and you go to their sustainable initiatives program and scroll down a bit, there are Giving Back program. You can see a few stats that they've achieved, which is they're giving away months of education. So you'll see here it says 6,500 months, and this is like for total of what they've been able to give back. They've been giving some drinkable water, which is important, and of course protecting the rainforest, and then meals as well. So I'll let you guys read into that, but I just feel like that's so cool. So like anytime you can support a brand that's able to use their, I guess, I don't know if power is the right word, use their resources. Resources is the word I was looking for. Anytime you can support a company that can use their resources to really support just initiatives that we all hope to be a part of, I feel like it just makes me feel better shopping, so hopefully like you feel better as well. So in addition to everything that they're doing just on a yearly basis, they have a full two additional things, I guess, that are happening in the month of April, which I don't know if you guys know, but April is Earth Month. So of course this is like their month to shine because that's what they do. The first thing that they've done is they've reduced their prices in their vegan collection. So if you guys are somebody who's looking for vegan leather or just like vegan products in general, I'm sure you know, like as you're producing a vegan product, it's just a little bit more expensive than doing a non-vegan product. Their goal was to get their vegan products to be reduced in price that was more attainable for people. So they're able to do that in the month of April, which is amazing. And then their last initiative that they're doing in the month of April for Earth Day is there's like a 3-part challenge, which they're running through their social media and just like as the brand on their website as well. 3 challenges that you can take a part of along with them. It's kind of like a movement that they're trying to do together. The first one is Less Plastic Week. So just obviously focusing on less plastic. There's a Meatless Week, and then there's also a Cycling Week. So if you want to be a part of that, you just go to their website. I'm sure it's on their social media as well. So you can follow along their progress, but you can also join in on the movement. So like I mentioned, this video is in partnership with Nordgreen, so thank you Nordgreen for sponsoring this video. Like I said, of any partnerships that I take on, I do make sure that I do my research and only take on partners that make sense for just me as a consumer, but also something that I would recommend for you guys as well. So if you're interested in looking at the different watches that they have, like I said, I'll leave all those links below, and then the promo code that I have for 15% off below. But feel free to ask me any questions because I am trying my best to be a better consumer. So if you have any tips on that or any brands that you recommend, definitely let me know. Leave them in the comments below. In other news, our plumber came today and he finally switched out the gold fixtures for these black now that we have. So this, I don't know if I ever mentioned, this shower actually like wasn't working properly and there was water like flowing behind the wall, which as you guys know is terrible. Like you obviously don't want water flowing behind the wall, but it was just a valve issue. So he fixed that. Actually, it was an easy fix. It wasn't like super expensive or anything. So that's done. And then Taylor and I tried to paint last night. And we just got kind of distracted. So we did some of the white trim, which I was gonna do the same color trim, but Taylor talked me into just doing white trim, which I actually like. I think it's gonna look good in here. And then we're doing this darker paint color, which I will say, seeing this color against the old color is making me a little nervous. It's very dark, which is actually what I wanted because I want, like the rest of our house is so light, I wanted the bathrooms to just be pretty different. But it's dark, you guys. Like, I don't know. I was telling Taylor, I was like, it looks kind of bluish to me, but but I think it's because this is like more of a true beige color that this is looking more blue. But this is supposed to be a warm tone gray, so we'll just see what it looks like once the rest of the wall is painted. Here's like a better, as if the whole wall was painted, but yeah, I think I need to see everything painted before I can really feel good about it. So fingers crossed. I just dropped a full leaf of kale and Hobbs just grabbed it like it was a treat or a bone that he could eat. You are an actual psycho. We're officially hanging this light.
Oh man.
What? Is it okay? So this was the hay cord that we bought with the light fixture. It's the same brand, but the top part, this part, didn't fit the American standard like hole in the ceiling, the light box. So I actually just ordered this one off Amazon, and it comes with like all the pieces to hang it up into the ceiling. So we're basically just replacing just the top part. It was only like $12, I think, on Amazon Prime. This is what the old one looked like that we're replacing. This is just very different than what we use here in the US. So yeah, but thank God Amazon has everything. It's in. I really, really love it. Let's see it from this angle. Just so cool. This is what it looks like off. Hey guys, it is the weekend. I did not post my weekly vlog yesterday, so I'm just gonna combine both of my vlogs into one, I guess, video for next week. To give you guys an update, my brother, and I don't know how much I should be sharing because this is like their news to share really, but my brother and his wife had their baby last Saturday, so about a week ago, and he's not doing well. There was a moment there where it wasn't looking good. It just wasn't looking good. I guess I'll just leave it at that. And the scariest part is he was delivered full term and he has multiple things going on that he's having to fight completely. Like I said, I don't really know how much I should be saying, but Taylor and I have just been like so distracted and just so heartbroken for their brand new family. I mean, they've been a family, but they've welcomed this beautiful baby boy. He's having so many complications, but things are looking good. So we're just gonna keep the faith. I swear manifestation is real. So we're just gonna keep all that positive momentum and prayers and everything, because I feel like it is helping. Gosh, I just like I literally can't even imagine how it must feel, but I'll leave it at that. I, don't want to share too much about their personal lives. So just the reason I'm sharing it is because I've been so distracted just with them. I mean, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna start crying. Anyway, so point of me hopping on here is Taylor and I have not finished the bathrooms that we had planned to get done last weekend. We just didn't do pretty much any of it. I mean, we did paint one of the bathrooms, the darker color. It's like called Dorian gray from Sherwin, and I don't love the color. I'm just being honest, I don't love it. So I think I'm gonna paint the other bathroom white. Only because I think the reason I don't love it is because we do have trim. So how do I explain this? I'll show you this. So this house has a lot of like ornate trim and like molding and stuff like that. And that was the thing to do back then. And I still think some people like really love it today. So, I mean, it's definitely a different style than modern. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, I don't know, it just really bothers me. So, upstairs, it's like a super, super dark wall with like our white alabaster trim, and the switch up between the two just makes it look very not modern, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but my eyes don't love the difference between the two, if that makes sense, and it just is really, really bothering me. And Taylor doesn't want to paint the trim and the doors the same color as the walls, so, which is fine, like I get it, we'd already painted everything white on the trim. So in the second bathroom, which will be Shay's bathroom, which is honestly the one that I just wanted to have feel nice because we're gonna be spending so much time in there, I'm just gonna paint it white because the trim is already white, so I'm gonna have the walls be white so everything blends in together, and then hopefully the trim like disappears into the wall. And the other thing about that is the tile is also white, so it is going to be a lot of white, and my house is so light as it is. So I'm gonna try and find like different accessories that we can bring in there, like wood or like terracotta pots and stuff like that, and just some things to put on the wall to make it feel more homey. But until we do like a full renovation up there, it's just gonna feel just kind of traditional, I guess. So, and I don't know if traditional is the right word, but it's not gonna feel the modern minimal that I'm like really hoping for. So I'm not gonna try and make it what it's not, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna paint it white, keep everything white, and then throw in some decor that I like, and we'll keep it at that. Also, I just filmed a blankie takeover for their Instagram account. So I have been putting it off. Like I said, this week has been kind of hectic, so I've been putting it off, but I finally did it today on a Saturday, which I should have been going ahead and starting painting everything, but I'm glad I got that done so that I can send that content over to them. So check that out if you follow, I don't know if you follow Blankie Activewear. It's just like a maternity activewear brand. They also have non-maternity clothes, but they're like known for their maternity clothes. So yeah, there's that. Other updates. We have gotten a bunch of boxes in for my baby shower. So I picked up these cookies yesterday. There's this girl in Atlanta. She's actually a teacher, I believe. But one of my friends had these cookies at her baby shower, and they were so tasty. So I had the same girl make them for me for my baby shower. But I am doing a Zoom baby shower for probably 80% of my friends and family. And then I'm gonna do like a very small, and then I'm gonna be doing a very small, I think there's like 15 people total coming to an in-person baby shower, which is mostly family and then a few close friends. So I don't know, my mom tried to describe it as like having a rehearsal dinner where you invite a very small group of people versus the entire wedding. So that's kind of what we're trying to do with my baby shower, just because, I mean, COVID still is a thing. I don't want to like ease up just because, you know, everyone's getting their shots, which I'm so excited for. I'm so pro-vaccine. It's like, I can't wait to get mine. I am eligible. I'm still trying to decide if I should get it while I'm pregnant. There's more and more data out there saying that it's fine for pregnant people. But I am so close to my due date. It's like, I could wait or I could get it. Benefit of getting it now being that my baby could get the antibodies as well. So I'm still deciding on all that. It's like very overwhelming to think about on top of everything else that's going on. So anyways, the point of what I wanted to show you, one of the girls helping host the baby shower is gonna help me stuff boxes. So we're gonna send those people who are joining us virtually a little rosé. So I just got them from Usual Wines. We just got like a rosé. My theme is gonna be like citrus, so that I could have like a little bit of like pink in there, because obviously Shay's a girl. And I just feel like I want to make a virtual shower more fun, and I am trying my best to do that. But we all know a Zoom call could be just still a Zoom call, so we're just going to try and make it fun and interactive. So we're sending a bottle of rosé, like a glass. I think this is like 1 glass, maybe. I don't know, but these are really cute. And it's very aesthetic, so of course I picked those up. We are sending a cookie, like they would get as if they were gonna come in the baby shower, like in person. And then this is kind of cheesy, so like don't make fun of me for this. But in order to make it interactive, we were looking at like games that we can play like online. And one of them that I thought would be kind of interactive, because I have been to one virtual baby shower, and I thought that this could be kind of fun to make opening gifts part kind of interactive, since you're not like in person, you're just watching somebody open gifts online. It's like a bingo card, and it says, what will the mom to be receive? And people can write in what their guess is of what, you know, I can receive, and then somebody can win. Which again, it's just like a little something to make it interactive. It's not like, you know, it's just something extra. I'm also gonna do, let me turn you on. I'm also gonna do a game where everyone can guess how big my bump is. So like they have to write down like in inches, like how big around they would think like my waist measures, like where the bump is. And we're gonna have a little note card in there that they can all write it on the note card and then show it up in the Zoom screen. And they can guess. I don't know, you guys, I'm really trying here. Like, I just feel bad inviting my friends to a virtual baby shower when all I wanna do is celebrate it in person with them. Like, I haven't seen probably over half of them in person since I found out I was pregnant, just because we haven't seen like anyone. So not only am I sad that I haven't seen anybody, but I'm sad I'm like making them join another Zoom call. So that's all we can do these days. I'm just trying my best. But yeah, that's about it. One of my other friends who's hosting is gonna come over and help me package all these things up, and then we just have to drop them in the mail this week for my virtual baby shower next week. So I wanted to show you guys, I'm about to slice up some, I guess they're grapefruits. They're like red grapefruits. I don't know what they look like inside, so I hope they're pretty. But I'm gonna dry them out so that we can use them as like, just something pretty to throw in these like boxes that we're making. So I just looked it up on Google, and it's like you let them dry out in the oven at 175 for a few hours, and then they're dried and you can use them for whatever. The girl in the post used it for garland for something, but I'm just gonna throw like a slice in with the box to just go with the citrus theme. So that's what we're doing. Wanted to give you guys an update on these. They just did not turn out. So I baked them at 175 for like, I think it was like 5 or 6 hours. And maybe it's just the type of orange that I used, but or not orange, it's a grapefruit. But the sides got like browned and black. And honestly, like they were kind of like that beforehand. So I think it might have just been the type of fruit that I used. But the top is not vibrant. They are not fully dried. Like you can tell that they're still kind of like wet. So they're not something that I should really put in a box. So I'm gonna scrap this idea, but it was a good try. So Taylor and I just had our birthing class where they teach us how to deliver a baby, or like what we need to know. And I don't know about you, Taylor, but I'm sufficiently freaked out. Are you?
No, I think we got this. I'm excited.
I don't know. I think I'm just nervous because there's just been a lot of traumatic experiences with like new babies in our close circle. So now I was like hypersensitive to certain things, but oh good. But it'll be good. I do feel I'm glad that we did it. It was an in-person class versus an online class. My sister recommended to do in person so that you could focus more, which I agree. It did kind of like make you focus, but man, I just feel like there's a lot to keep in mind. There's a lot of like warning signs and just stuff that like, I don't know, that you have to remember. And I'm so type A that I like want to remember all this stuff, but I'm sure Taylor, you probably don't agree with that. But
no, I do.
Yeah.
I will say I was like more I'm trying to think of the right way to say this without sounding bad, but
yeah,
you know, it's like it's a Sunday afternoon, and like obviously we were gonna go. I guess my point is I'm glad that we went. We were gonna go either way, but you know, it's something I was a little anxious about. Wasn't really looking forward to it, but
especially during March Madness Sunday.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah.
but I was very engaged. I was more engaged than I thought I would be. Again, I'm making myself sound terrible, but I just mean.
No, I feel like everyone, like nobody wants to take a class on the weekend, much less a traumatic birthing experience.
Yeah, but I actually found a lot of the stuff that you learn that, you know, we had, obviously we never been through this before, but it was, it's very, I do agree. I think going in person, I definitely was a lot more engaged. But I feel like I'll be able to be very, like I now will have a plan on how to be supportive.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be, like there's some people that I feel like are really good at like handling it internally and like by themselves. I feel like I'm going to need Taylor like hardcore, so we'll see. But I think other than the birthing class, we should probably take a CPR class, right?
Yes.
So CPR, and then my older sister is actually a lactation consultant. Like that's her full-time job. So she's gonna do our breastfeeding class. So that's all we're doing. But now we're gonna go grab some dinner. I need gas in my car because I've been on empty for like a day. And that's our Sunday. We're prepping for the baby shower. My friend Julie was gonna come over, but I didn't think all of the packing materials would have been here by then.
Baby's helping me.
Okay. Taylor's watching basketball over there. It's March Madness. But I did end up getting the last few packaging materials that I needed, and I have to ship 5 boxes out of Georgia. So I'm trying to get those done so I can ship them tomorrow morning so they can get to the people that they need to get to in time. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what we are putting in these boxes. I'm only gonna pack 5 tonight, and then one of my friends, like I mentioned, Julie, is gonna come over and help me finish packing the ones that are local tomorrow. And I think we're just gonna drive the local ones to everyone's houses and then just ship those 5 that need to be put in the mail. So, non-standard baby shower. So I'm trying to make this like as personal as possible because I realize like Zoom calls are not everyone's cup of tea. So I'm just grateful that my friends are willing to be on a Zoom call for me. So I'm just writing a little thank you note, handwritten thank you note, which will go in here. I did put some packing like bubble wrap at the bottom of this, and then we just have some crinkle paper, the usual wine that I think I showed you guys in a different video. If not, this is what we're putting in here. Just rosé, so that they can have like, you know, like a little cocktail while we're celebrating on Zoom. And then I'll also be putting in this bingo card and a blank like note card. Okay, here's the first box. So we have the thank you card on top, and then a little cookie, some wine, and then we're gonna play 2 games, which are these 2 cards down here. It's that bingo, and then the other card on top. We're gonna do a game where they can guess the size of my bump and then write down what they think it is on the card, and then like show it up on the screen. So, and I forgot to mention, because I'm shipping this, I have to put more bubble wrap on top and just like tuck it around the wine just to make sure that that doesn't break. That's what it'll look like when they open it. Not pretty, but gotta protect it. it is official. I am going to get my COVID vaccine. I feel like I haven't picked up my camera all week, but my doctor has, I went and had my, sorry, I'm trying to like grab all my stuff. I'm like running a little bit late. But my doctor mentioned that there's like some new stats out about the COVID vaccine for pregnant women. And they all seem really promising. And based on what I have been researching and seeing, hold on, let me get in the car. Okay, sorry, I felt like I was making a lot of noise and I didn't know if you could hear that in the camera. But so what my doctor said, I literally am just, I pulled out of my garage. I'm gonna chat really quick and then I have to go. But they have done a lot of research on pregnant women. I mean, it's still not like 100% known, I guess, if that makes sense, but they have like all of the, I guess, responses, there's more positives than like unknowns, which is great. So she was saying, like, based on like the makeup of the vaccine, I don't know, I'll let you guys do the research, but my hopes is that my baby will get some of the antibodies and then she'll be protected when she's born, which there has been proof that that does happen. So they keep saying she may get the antibodies, which means she may not get any at all, but yeah, everything sounds like pretty promising, and I've known quite a few pregnant women to get it already. I'm getting the Pfizer one. They offered Moderna as well, but I'm getting Pfizer, and I'm just going to my OB because I trust them. I want to make sure that they know what's going on with me, just because you just never know. So I'm going to get the vaccine. I'm really nervous. Had the longest conversation ever with Taylor about it, and he actually is more excited for me to get it than I am, just because I just don't want to do anything wrong. Like, I feel like when you're pregnant, you're always going to be worried about something, and this is just one of those things that I just want to make sure that I'm not harming my baby. So, but everything looks good. Everything sounds great, and all the updated stats are really promising. So yeah, let's go do it. All right, it is done. I have my little card to prove shot 1 is complete. I literally, you guys, almost had an anxiety attack waiting for this thing, just because, I mean, you know, I feel like it's a big decision when you're pregnant. I mean, even when you're not pregnant, but I mean, I very much trust vaccines in that, you know, they wouldn't be giving it to millions and millions of people across the globe if it wasn't safe. But it's just, you know, when you're pregnant, you want to do everything right. Hey guys, I literally just woke up from a nap, so I haven't even looked to see what I looked like, so sorry. I like passed out. I had plans to do so much and that just didn't happen. So I did get 2 packages in, which is the 2 dresses that I might wear to my baby shower this weekend. One of them I'm not really a fan of. I'll show you and you guys can let me know what you think. Okay, these are them. Can you tell which one that I am not a fan of? I'll let you decide first. And it's this one, obviously. So I thought it would be kind of fun to be a little bit girly on my baby shower. So I thought I would have a backup option that was like a little bit flowy, like kind of springy, just like breezy. So that's why I went for this one. This is from Revolve. It's the Majorelle brand. And I did go a little bit smaller. I think this is like an extra, extra small because it is kind of like bigger, meant to be like more of like a caftan muumuu type vibes. And I just didn't want my bump to kind of get lost in it. So that's why I went for the smaller size. I am gonna still try it on. Sorry, Hobbs is being a psychopath. He is like pulling out all his toys from his, what's it called? The bin that he has his toys in. What are you doing? You got a bone? Anyway, so I don't know how I feel. Like the pattern looks kind of grandma-ish to me. And you guys know I don't really love patterns in general. So, I don't know, not a huge fan. This next one is from this brand called Toi, the label, I think is how you say it, which I've never ordered from before, and the quality is actually really great. It is like a knit material, but I've been living in knits for pregnancy anyway, because this is a non-maternity dress. They're both non-maternity dresses, but I've been living in like knit dresses so that it fits kind of tight everywhere else, and then it just has like room for like my bump. I just feel like this girl has grown so much. Like I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like she's getting so big. I feel like my whole body is just growing like in every place. But I'm about to go get my nails done, which is actually why I hopped on here, because I literally have not gone to a nail salon since I found out I was pregnant, because I've been avoiding just other people, like just for no reason, like being around other people. I've been using press-ons for like, what, 7 months now? 8 months now, like almost. So these nails are really kind of gross. I don't know why I'm showing them to you, if it'll even focus. It's not focusing, but I will show you the after. I'm so excited because I'm gonna get a manicure and a pedicure. So I'm like really treating myself today. So I'm really excited, but I'm gonna feed this fat boy first, and then we're gonna go get our nails done. Hey guys, okay, so I just went to Cape Barone and took my Cape Barone salon and took my extensions out. For the baby shower this weekend, really want to do just like a super sleek look. I feel like that's no surprise because I do that a lot, but I want it to just be like, sometimes it's a little bit harder to do with extensions, to do like super sleek because there's the beads in the extensions, like you can just kind of see bumps with it. So I figured I'd take them out, and I probably will keep them out like throughout the rest of my like pregnancy and postpartum for the first few months, just because I do like a sleek look and it is easier to do without extensions. So I don't know, while I love the fullness of extensions, I think it's just easier for me, being somebody who like is very low key about their hair, to do no extensions just for this time period. So I might put them back in, but it'll probably be like in a few more months. But I wanted to share with you, somebody mentioned that the Way pomade, it's their matte pomade, is like really good for sleek looks. So I just picked this up. I'm gonna try this out. I don't know anything about it, but if you have any like YouTube recommendations of people who love this and use this often, let me know, because I just bought it and I'm really excited to use it. So yeah, I got a few other things at Sephora. I'll just show you because I'm on here. I'm trying to do, this is just eyeshadow primer, because I feel like my eyes needed to be a little bit more primed. But I need to restock my NARS concealer, but I am trying to do like a new eyebrow routine. Are you okay, bud? He's like grunting over here. I wanted to try a new eyebrow routine, so I got the Urban Decay brow blade. It's like half of it is like the liquid blade, and then the other half is just like a regular pencil. So I'm going to try and make my brows look a little bit more natural, just more like individual hairs versus just like, I don't know, like one big brow, if that makes sense. And then I got the Hourglass. It just kind of looks like a mascara, but you put it on your eyebrows and it's brown. So it just makes them look a little bit fluffier and fuller. All right, you guys, I am gonna get back to work today because I am still working my full-time job. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I realized that it took me like a few weeks to get another vlog up. There's just been some crazy stuff going on personally, not crazy, but yeah, there's just been some distractions personally, but I'm hoping that those distractions are a little bit over now so I can continue vlogging, because it is fun for me to do these videos and connect with you guys that way. Also, I will be filming my baby shower this weekend. I say that now, I'm like trying to like will that into the existence, because I did not film my Zoom shower as much as I wanted to, like on camera. Yeah, so my goal is to show you my baby shower this weekend, and hopefully I have picked a dress by then and figured everything out. So yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next one.